goal and have always, and that's $100 per member, at least $1,000 for the team. And we have already surpassed our goal.
Great.
And I say we don't stop until we leave the track, and then we start for next year.
How many people, I may have asked you that, but how many people do you have on your team right now?
Our team now has 10, soon will be 11. We start slow and build. Our team ranges from Bedford to down near Burkeville, because that's where my husband's family has moved to. So they're coming back to Lynchburg to do this relay.
That's great. Does each member have a personal goal, and then that's added into your team goal?
A lot of them do. Well, take for instance a raffle. I build a basket, but I give all my team members tickets. But I don't ask for their money back. I say you put it in your envelope and you consider it part of your fundraiser. And they're the same way. One sister-in-law is going to do a basket, and we'll sell tickets for her as well, but we'll just put the money in our envelope.
Did you want to show these bags?
I'd be happy to.
So that they,
Luminaria bags are done in memory or in honor of a person, and their name goes here. And Luminaria bags range from a suggested donation of $10 for this, and this is called a gold bag, obviously, and it's $25. We also do torches, which are beautiful, that have a plaque, and they're for a $100 donation, and they put the name of the person either to be honored or memorialized, and then they give that to whoever made the donation. And Luminaria is truly brings it to the front.
I'm
It
sure
lets
it
you know
does.
exactly what relay is all about.
And I'm sure that people, you know, you just told me somebody had made a donation in my honor,
Right.
and you know, I think that it's very touching to think that people are willing to do that. People who are walking, I imagine that it's a very personal thing for them too, and they're walking for individuals and
Right.
for family members and that kind of thing. On the average, what kind of money can you expect to raise? Do you usually reach your goal?
Lynchburg, as far as I know, has almost always reached its goal, and I think it's in the $300,000 range.
That's wonderful.
This year, I believe. I don't want to say exactly, but we have some very giving people in this area, and not only of their monies but of their time. Every person involved on Relay Committee is a volunteer. We have an executive committee, and then we have subcommittees. I'm on the missions committee and the recruitment for civil groups, and it's my job to suggest to them that they would be interested in forming a team. And my job is a mission moment, we call it, is to remind everyone while we do this. And each month I'll remind them about it's time to do a colonoscopy, or it's time to get your mammogram. During the cancer awareness, we do the no smoking campaign, and so that's part of my job with this relay. And because we're in summertime, it's very important that we do sunscreen and things like that.
Tell me, you know, I've been working with Salvation Army some and with Gleaning for the World. Both of those organizations have been affected by this current economy. Can you tell a difference in the relay and the response to it?
No.
No? People are...
I truly have not. As a matter of fact, this year I have received better donations than I did last. Part of that could be probably because we lost another family member this year. We lost another brother, and that's Odell. And I make my letters just tearjerkers. I do that with that purpose in mind, to let them know that we're still looking for the cure.
And that's coming from your heart.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's just, I just think that if you haven't had an opportunity to come out to a relay, that it would be an experience that you're not going to forget.
Absolutely.
Because it's such an emotional thing. Judy, this is not just a cause for you, it's a passion.
Absolutely.
And I understand that. Could you try to put in some words just how this feels, this passion?
When you watch someone that you love more than life itself, not necessarily suffer, but slowly leave this world, and for them to know that they're leaving this world, and to be able to do it with a smile on their face, and to ask you how you're feeling. I have to fight for the cause, and my cause is lung cancer. I have 2 sons. They have both quit smoking.
Yay!
And I will do that until they find a cure, absolutely. But to watch the people that you love and care about the most not give up the fight, but change their location, it's just something I have to do.
I think when you're the spouse and you see this happening to somebody you love, you tend to think of them as being your hero.
Absolutely.
I remember one time when I was going through a particularly bad day, Willie just said to me, "You're my hero," and it meant so much to me. You know, so I know how you feel.
Yeah. My second husband, when he was diagnosed, I asked him if he wanted to go away to a study, and he said, "If Lynchburg was good enough for Alan Burns, it's good enough for me."
Is there anything, we have 4 minutes, so we're really out ahead of ourselves tonight.
Good.
If there's anything else that you'd like to tell us about the relay itself.
I would encourage you all to come to Relay. If you cannot be a part of it, you can come support a team. You can come support a survivor, a caregiver. Just come and celebrate with us. And while I have the chance, I want to say to you, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Because that's what the American Cancer Society is all about,
right.
Celebrating birthdays, and not just your birth date, but your new birth date.
Right.
And we just ask you to give as you can, give with your prayers, and give with your thoughts and especially your money if you have it. If you don't, we want your support.
I was going to ask you, you were talking about raising funds and that kind of thing. Do you know how other teams raise funds, like another specific team, for instance?
Absolutely. This is Flowers Bakery.
Right.
This is, I believe, not this year's fundraiser for them. They're doing a bowl-a-thon. They've already, one team did a shredding. You could go shred your documents for a fee. People do yard sales. One of the churches in Lynchburg, the Tree of Life, is going to allow people to come and buy a booth, but you take home anything you raise at your booth. People will, like I said, they'll sell anything that they'll come up with fantastic ideas for ways to raise money. We have several raffles going on. I know that one of the ladies has a beautiful copper mailbox. It's absolutely beautiful. And like I said, we have almost every team is raising money in some way, and it gets to be almost like a contest to see who can raise the most money. But we don't know which dollar is going to do the one.
Right.
It's going to be the cure.
Now, we sort of hit on it a little bit, but since we have a couple extra seconds, you're involved with this whole thing, but your focus is lung cancer.
Absolutely.
Obviously, because of losing your husband.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to thank you so much for coming tonight, Judy, and for letting the public know what the Relay for Life is. Now they have no reason not to give.
Absolutely not. And I thank you.
I really appreciate it. I hope you all have enjoyed this program. Please try to participate in the Relay. Go out, make a donation, walk, run, sit, help.
Laugh and cry.
Laugh and cry. Our next show is going to be with young entrepreneurial spirits. They're a youth group here in Lynchburg that I've just recently met, and I think you will be fascinated by what they do. Thank you so much for watching. Please have a lovely evening. Good night.